Almost uninterrupted. Get ready for the most extra podcast known to man. The Ace and TJ Show presents the Extra Funny Podcast.
Have I ever told y'all about the guy from my hometown, Winfield, Louisiana, named Ray? And he never could keep a woman, and people called him X-Ray. Because he was always somebody's ex. Ray is their ex.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a real good nickname. I like that a
little
lot.
damn X-Ray. What's going on, X-Ray? And I think it kind of jinxed him, because what woman then is going to want to come date somebody named X-Ray?
Yeah.
Somebody's X-Ray. I tell you what, all of this, exercising to lose weight and watching what you eat and all, I think that's about to become, as they say, obsolete. Because there's a product called the Fat Iron Pro, and it has been given FDA approval in U.S. America, and you just take it on your problem fat areas and you just rub it along there, and it helps get rid of that stubborn fat. It's $297 right now.
No,
that's normally $600, and it uses radio frequency, ultrasonic vibration, and red LED light therapy. It has diamond head rollers, and they help to achieve lymphatic drainage. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Lymphatic drainage. So,
What?
irons off. I'm looking at it now. Irons off stubborn fat, saggy skin, and stretch marks in only 15 minutes a day. FDA cleared.
yep. I know, that's what I said. You didn't believe me? Everybody always got to Google what I'm saying.
No, I just wanted to see it because I'm trying to see how it works. It doesn't look anything like I expected it to look.
And you just rub it over yourself?
Yeah.
I don't believe this for a second.
$600. It's got to work. Riggins.
With LED lights? No, man.
89% of users agreed that their skin felt and appeared smoother. 85% of users agreed that their skin appeared more supple. And 81% agreed that the appearance of uneven skin texture caused by cellulite was reduced.
What's it called again?
The Fat Iron Pro.
The Fat Iron Pro.
If somebody gave it to me for free, I'd try it, but I'm not. $300. I don't know about that.
And that's half price.
That's half price.
Yeah.
It looks like an iron. I mean, it looks like a little iron with balls on it.
Mm-hmm.
And vibrations. Honey, it's going to take a lot more than vibrations to get rid of this. I'll tell you that much.
Hey, it's FDA approved or cleared, not approved.
That-
Cleared.
I don't know what to make of that.
What the reviews say, but so everything I've seen here looks like people say it works.
On Indiegogo, it was backed by 7,000 people for $1.8 million. So someone believes in it.
Man.
And it looks like the people that they're showing, they have small amounts of skin that they're trying to tighten up and everything. Not like you can't just get rid of a lot of fat in the process. You know what I mean?
No, that's not the way it works.
Yeah.
If you take somebody with a big old fat belly and you just rub this across them 15 minutes for a week, they're going to come out looking like damn Zac Efron.
Oh, I can get a six-pack.
That's what they're going to do.
That's wild.
Are y'all going to go see that Exorcist movie, The Exorcist Believer?
No.
Yes.
You are, Rob?
Yes.
You're not going to do that, Riggins.
I haven't made up my mind yet because it looks so scary.
But you haven't been to a movie theater since...
You had an endorsement for one. Sorry.
I like the original Exorcist, scariest movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of into that stuff. Being a Catholic, there's
I know. That's what I was.
Yeah.
But I know you want to see it because that's it has so many things that that you could relate to that you would know about. But you're not going to go to the movie to see it, and it's not out anywhere other than in the movie theaters,
Yeah.
right? Isn't that right, Rob? It's not coming out
not-
anywhere else.
Not until probably January, I
Yeah,
don't think.
it's doing like the old school movies used to do. It comes out in the theater, then to DVD
Yeah.
or streaming.
I'll wait then.
Because you
Unless I
find
can
it
figure out-
scarier to go into the movie theater than you do to watch the movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a nightmare situation. I don't know. Maybe I'll make a day of it or something. But I am intrigued because it looks terrifying.
Is that the type of thing
Terrifying.
you could get up on a Saturday morning and go first thing, go to like a 10:30 movie? So you
Yeah,
don't have to-
maybe.
you don't have to encounter a lot of people.
Yeah, I'd be fine with a lot of people, but yeah, I don't want to do it in the middle of the day. But I am intrigued because man, it looks so scary. When you got little kids when they're possessed, it's more terrifying to me.
And why are there two of them in the new one?
I don't really know.
Well, other than that, they have to have it multicultural, because isn't one of them not white? Like
Right.
they got the little white devil one, and then they had to get it. And they got
White
they
devil.
got
You got
one.
a white devil.
They got one that's a devil of color.
Yeah, I don't know what the
And,
thought process was.
And are they in the same area? They have them together, or do the exorcisms go on in one of them's house, and then they're like, all right, well, we got to get over here to this other house where where the other one is.
I think the little girls know each other like
Yeah.
before they get possessed. So, but I think they're at separate houses for the exorcism part.
I saw one shot where they're like back to back in like straight jacket chairs kind of thing, like tied down, and they're talking to the police officers through the glass, and it is so unsettling. Because what makes it scary is that it's not like somebody coming to kill you with a knife. It's like you're speaking to the devil, and that's
Yeah.
what's unsettling about it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
That's what I was getting to, Ace. Is that your wife drags you to these horror movies, and are you going to have to go to this one?
I won't go see this one.
No, she will though, right?
Probably. I don't mind like a Halloween or Friday the 13th or something like that. I do not like, and I've told them before, them being her and my son who love going. I'm not messing with anything that involves
devil.
the devil and taking over people's bodies and all that, whatever that's called. I don't want any part of that. That makes me nervous. I have enough guilt with God. I don't need to deal with that too. I got enough problems, man.
Well, now you got the baby though. Somebody's got to stay with the baby?
Yeah,
So
amen to
y'all
that,
go to the
man.
movies, and I'll stay here with the little baby. And then they go to the movie, and you're sitting there, and then all of a sudden the baby looks at you and goes, "I'm gonna kill you."
Hello, Daddy.
Don't even want that in my house. Don't you bring that in this house?
Satan compels you.
Your mother's in the original. If you've ever seen the original, when she starts, her voice changes into these other affects, and she's like
Yeah.
talking to the priest. She's like, "Your mother's in here," and it's like, "Oh gosh, helping an old altar boy father," doing all the accent. It's so creepy. So, and it seems like they're doing all that same stuff in this new one. It's so creepy.
But you know what? I like thrillers. I'm not much on horror movies. I like thrillers. But if it is going to be something that is a horror movie, I don't like the what do you call it? The gratuitous gore.
Yeah.
Like that movie with John Leguizamo about Santa Claus, where Santa Claus is having to fight all the the people and everything. That was just gratuitous gore in that. It was just it didn't have to be done. It was just like, let's see how shocking we can make it, because it's about Santa Claus.
Yeah.
They could have done a movie that was Santa Claus being a badass and whipping people and stuff without it having to have that much gore in it. I blame that on John Leguizamo,
Absolutely.
because I don't like him. I don't like him at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I won't be going to see. I've never seen the first Exorcist,
Really?
the original one.
Oh gosh, I mean, they did so many groundbreaking things in that, but like one of the craziest scenes is when that little girl is at the top of the stairs and they don't really know what's going on yet, and then she bends over backwards, and Crab walks down the stairs backwards. That had never been tried in a movie before, and people left vomiting and having these kind of over the top reactions because it just they'd never seen anything like it.
What a way to spend a Saturday night.
Oh.
So I just do not enjoy that. There's nothing about that seems pleasurable to me. There's nothing fun or interesting. It just is terrifying. I don't want to be terrified.
That was the wild 70s, man.
It
was the wild 70s.
You could do anything in the movies in the 70s.
Yeah,
man.
and you just go to the The Exorcist and leave out there and walk right into a damn bathhouse next door in them big cities. I seen it, man. I seen it.
Yeah. Yeah, I got mixed feelings about it, but I don't know.
What about that Martin Scorsese movie called Killers of the Flower Moon?
Great reviews already.
Yeah, it looks like that would be good. I may see that.
I haven't seen anything about it.
But it's got Robert De Niro in it, and he's doing a fake accent and all, and he's supposed to be Southern. I don't know what that accent is supposed to be. I used to like him a lot, but recently I think he's a clown for the most part. And Martin Scorsese just basically picks the same people. He's like Adam Sandler. He just picks the same people to be in his movies, each one of them.
This has Leo in it. I have seen this commercial.
Yeah.
It looks
good.
It looked real good.
Yeah. No other director's giving Leo a job these days. I don't know why.
He just can't make it happen anywhere else.
He's just falling off. But yeah, I just don't know. I haven't seen enough of that Robert De Niro character to know if it would ruin the movie for me. If I paid to go see it, because if you go to the movie here in the little suburb where we live, I think it's gotten up to about $1,100 a ticket.
Yeah, it's very
for
expensive.
a matinee.
Yeah,
Very expensive.
Yeah.
very expensive.
So I don't want to waste that and get in there, and then Robert De Niro's doing some kind of a clown Southern accent. It just doesn't even seem right.
Yeah.
Which, that tells me if the part calls for a Southerner and Martin Scorsese's getting Robert De Niro to play the part and fake a Southern accent, that's charity.
For De Niro?
For De Niro, yeah. Because there are plenty of Southern actors that could do a great job with it. So then, but you get Robert De Niro to do something that he's not really that comfortable with and whatnot. I need to call old Marty.
You do.
I can tell Marty, hey, I know you like to prop him up, but come on. All kinds of Southerners you could have put in that.
He can get those Southerners to squint their eyes and raise their cheeks up a little bit like Robert De Niro does. It'd be fine.
Yep.
He's pretty good in everything he does, though. I mean, Robert De Niro. You don't think?
I've seen a couple duds.
Oh, really?
Maybe the movie was bad, but
I always assume
he
he's
was
like
bad.
a lock. Like, you just know he's probably going to be good.
Yeah, you do. If he's playing someone Italian,
Yeah, I don't know that I've seen him do anything else.
right?
Other than that, he's not really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little extra. More of the Extra Funny podcast in 3 minutes.
More of the Extra Funny podcast is coming up on Ace TJ TV. Today on Ace TJ TV. It's Monday. Watch the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show live from 6 to 9 Eastern, or watch anytime on demand after 9. Then it's Extra Funny live at 9 Eastern and available anytime on demand after 10. And at 11, it's TJ and Jody's House, live, then available on demand. Ace TJ Prime Plus members, tonight at 6, it's Ace TJ Prime Plus Live. Get instructions on how you can be a part of the show at Ace TJ Prime Plus. It's Ace TJ TV, available at acetj.com, the Ace and TJ app, or at our YouTube channel, youtube.com/The Ace TJ Show.
If you're one of the many people that finds yourself being lethargic and your clothes don't fit right, they're too tight, and you're always uncomfortable, and it's time for you to lose some weight, then here's the thing. Calitrin is something that you need in your life. Now, Calitrin is not a diet drug, not a drug of any kind. It's collagen. It's the top quality collagen protein that promotes fat loss and lean muscle. It has an 86% success rate for 90 days. So when you take it consistently for 90 days, people have reported an 86% success rate in losing weight. The people at Calitrin are wonderful. They're always there to help you. And the thing about it is that right now you're going to save so much money on Calitrin. There's never been a better time for you to order. So what you do is go to acetj.com/weight loss, acetj.com/weight loss for Calitrin.
If you have nagging pain, imagine being rid of that nagging pain with no medication, no surgery, and no downtime. It could happen thanks to Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic, Neogenics. Call 704-727-6551 or go to acetj.com/neogenics.
Hey, it's Ace from the Ace and TJ Show, and I'm out here at beautiful Northstone Country Club in Huntersville, North Carolina. Just getting ready, getting some practice in for the Ace and TJ Jet Fitness 24/7 golf tournament. It happens Monday, November 13th, and it's all to benefit our charity, Peyton's Promise. Look, it's a day off from work. It's one round of golf for a great charity, and in the process, you're going to have a great time. In addition to golf, we've got the long drive competition. We've got putting for Peyton, so give me 1 second here. Well, I can't win anyway. You see why I need to practice. Go to acetj.com/golf to get signed up. It's acetj.com/golf. We need you. Peyton's Promise needs you. And your one round of golf could change somebody's life forever. acetj.com/golf for the Ace and TJ Jet Fitness 24/7 golf tournament, Monday, November 13th.
This is the only time Ace and TJ are proud to be a little bit extra. It's the Extra Funny Podcast from the Ace and TJ Show.
I hope somebody tells him what I said. Who? Robert De Niro. Oh. I ain't scared of him. But there are some actors, you know, tough guys will be like, I'm not scared of him or whatever. But the actors themselves have had to learn how to fight in different roles that they've played. I mean, they have real fighters come in and train them. Like, I bet Liam Neeson could kick somebody's ass, the average person that were to challenge him, because he would know how to block and move his hands fast the way he had to learn. And I know he's not really fighting in those Taken movies and all, but I bet you he wouldn't be a pushover by any means.
I always think of Keanu Reeves and John Wick. Mm-hmm. Every movie they do go through different types of training for him. And think about that though. What a great way to prepare for a movie role. Like when he was preparing for the first John Wick, it was like 6 hours a day, 5 days a week he spent at a gun range. Yeah. They were putting him through his paces with the guns and how to run and shooting all these things to make it look. We're like, that sounds fun.
Yeah, and I would say that Robert De Niro probably wouldn't be a pushover either, because he had to learn how to box, making that Raging Bull movie back in the day.
Yeah, I would be scared of Billy Bob Thornton.
Really?
Because he's kind of like quiet, but he's also seems like real skinny and scrappy, like meth head strength.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, he's not on meth, but he looks like he's like got that kind of like he would flip out.
He's from Arkansas too, so I mean he's probably grown up and seen some things.
Yeah.
You know.
The word shifty comes to mind. Like a knife could come out at any point. You're like, whoa, where'd that knife come from? You know what I mean?
Comes out of the toe of a shoe or something.
Wherever. You're like, wow, wait,
come on, man.
What about everybody knows Joe Rogan can fight.
Yeah.
You know that. But what do y'all think? You think Howard Stern could fight?
No.
You don't?
No.
I always tend to think not as well. But I mean, he's had so much money for so long. I would think at some point he would have taken some martial arts or something.
He did.
Yeah.
But I think he's admitted he took like karate and became like a brown belt in karate, but it's not the same.
It's not
as like Brazilian jiu-jitsu or
right. But I mean, karate is still something that used to be all we had.
Yeah.
We used to we had shit, man. Back in the damn 60s and 70s, that's all we had was karate. That's why the people that know karate was called what? Karate men. That's what they were called. He's a damn karate man. You don't want to mess with him.
Like, man, you want to play ball Thursday afternoon? I can't. I got a karate lesson.
He's a karate man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's for all that. Next thing to come around was that taekwondo.
Jiu-jitsu.
That was first. That was the next thing that made it. To where we had that available to us was the taekwondo, and then for a long time, if anybody wanted to learn any of that, they was either taking karate or taekwondo.
At the dojo.
Well, in Winfield, Louisiana, where I'm from, it was what's his name? Damn Jerry Glenn's tanning salon in the back. Tanning salon and martial arts school.
That makes sense.
Yeah, they just took karate lessons.
But yeah, we didn't have any of that fancy stuff.
Yeah.
They were.
So, but I bet old Stern, if he made it to a brown belt in karate, he could
think that's what
probably
he was.
could probably do all right.
Yeah.
He's tall, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably got a good wingspan.
Yep.
Yeah, but if somebody tackled him and got on top of him, they'd be over then.
Yeah.
That's where your jiu-jitsu comes in.
Yeah, that's right.
there.
Grab one. See, I don't think Matthew McConaughey could fight.
You
I
don't.
think he's all talk and like accent, and you're led to believe like, oh, he's like a real, Southern, raised out in the field, probably wrestles cows and stuff. I bet he's a Beverly Hills wimp.
Yeah, but he doesn't go around like, acting tough. Though,
No, he
does
doesn't.
he?
He
Yeah.
doesn't.
But you think if it came down to it,
But I
that
think-
you could beat him?
Yeah. I beat the shit out of Matthew McConaughey.
Somebody tell him. I don't
I
care.
don't want to do that.
See if we
Because
can
I
get
didn't-
something going out of that.
Yeah. Believe it or not, I didn't read his book. But I don't know. Was he raised up in a regular Texas household, or was he raised in a liberal Texas
No, he
household?
was raised in a regular Texas
like
household,
Austin
apparently.
parents are.
You don't become an actor. And I mean, if you told your parents you want to be an actor, an actor out in Hollywood? No, that ain't going to fly. They've got to be.
See, like that Zach Galifianakis. I mean, his parents were. I mean, I think trained in the arts and taught the arts and all of that. I mean, even though he's from North Carolina, he was still raised by artistic liberals.
Yeah. You know who's like an ultimate actor, but I think that probably could fight, even though he comes from like Hollywood, I think, is the dude from Mayor of Kingstown.
Oh yeah, Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy
Oh, yeah.
Renner. I'd be
Yeah.
terrified to get in any kind of altercation with him because he just seems like, wild man.
Especially now that you know how tough he is.
Yeah, getting run over by the snowplow, losing his leg.
He
and
kicked Death's ass
think
with one leg.
I think he'd kick anybody's ass.
Yeah, he was in the Bourne movies, and he was kicking ass in that. Or
Was he?
maybe one of the later ones.
God, my wife loves him. Not in a thinking he's hot kind of way, but she's just an actor.
Yeah.
It's her favorite actor now.
He's real good.
Yeah, I think he could get down in a fight.
I went looking for something, Riggins, back to Matthew McConaughey for a second that may change your mind. Because I thought, no, something's about this. And he talks about the fact in his book that he didn't have his father's respect until his father saw him beat up a bouncer in a bar one night.
Okay, all right, I take him back.
Because early on, his father challenged him to a fight. And he said he told his dad he wouldn't fight him. And his dad gave him no respect for that. I mean, his dad may have punched him and then he wouldn't fight his dad. So he said his dad saw him beat up a bouncer one night. And finally, he's like, you're a man now.
Y'all think Jason Statham can really fight?
Yes.
I would
Yes.
think so. Yeah.
He just looks like he could fight.
And he looks like the moment it got to that point, like you want to make sure, hey, I'm sorry. My fault here.
Yeah, he
Let me
looks like
back-
the kind of guy that would like be talking in your face and then headbutt you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
But he's short.
Oh,
He's short.
is he sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I bet he's fast. I bet he's quick.
Well, because I think wasn't he a professional diver, like from the high dive, not like
Was he?
scuba? Yeah, he
I've
was.
never heard that.
I think he was an Olympic quality diver.
That's crazy. Yeah, he looks
Yeah,
tough.
Yeah.
He-
You're
yeah,
right.
That's right. He was.
Get
He
outta
was
here.
on
There he is.
the what? It was in a little town called Muff, Australia.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what kind of diver he is.
Oh God. He had a lot of
make
hair
all
back
that up?
then.
Just to get that out. Huh? Did you make all that up?
No, he really was.
He really was a diver.
a
I'm looking at a
professional
picture.
diver. Yeah.
William Craig is a good looking dude when he had a lot of hair, too. Not that he's not a good looking guy now, but
Say it to his face.
I will.
about
he was
Jason-
he
what
was
about
a
Jason
diver in the
Momoa?
late 90s.
I don't know if he would fight anybody. You know, he's Mr. Peace, Love, and Happiness. Jason Momoa.
But I kind of feel like he could if he had to.
Yeah.
Like he might even let you push him a little bit farther. Like, all right, that's enough. But when it becomes enough, I feel like Jason Momoa could go.
And see, like on the opposite side, I don't think The Rock would actually fight anybody.
Oh shit! I bet he would.
I bet he would.
yeah.
Maybe.
What about Chris Rock? Can Chris Rock fight at all?
no.
I know he didn't retaliate on Will Smith because of the Oscars and all that thing in the moment. But do you think he could fight if it got down to it?
I don't think so.
I think Will Smith would have beat him up.
Well, yeah, I'm not talking about just with Will Smith. I'm talking about of course, Will Smith. He's Muhammad Ali.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah.
And all that stuff. That's what's his name? From Bad Boys,
Martin Lawrence?
Can Martin Lawrence fight?
I don't know.
I just think Martin Lawrence might be like
Scrappy and
crazy.
biting, and
yeah, just like fighting the Tasmanian devil or something.
But he's had training too for those police movies, being in cop movies and stuff.
When you said Martin, I thought you were gonna say Martin Short.
Oh, he can kick some ass.
Martin Short.
I bet he
First-rate
beats
ass
the
kicker.
shit out of Steve Martin on a daily basis.
Yeah. Bill Murray, there's another comedian that I think is probably has been around so long, he probably put an old man ass whooping on you.
You think?
I think so.
Really? I would not think
He's
Bill
like
Murray.
my dad. Like my dad, he's fat and out of shape, but he's got incredible old man strength.
Yeah.
And he can still do back flips and front flips. It's kind of wild.
On the ground or in
On the
pool?
ground.
Your dad can stand flat-footed and turn a backflip.
I haven't seen him do a backflip in a long time. Last time I saw it, it was on the side of the pool. But he can do a front flip.
Yeah.
He's got big belly. It's just impressive strength.
That's impressive
Fat
because
guy.
I can't do any kind of a flip.
I could do it on a trampoline, but that's about it. Or off of a diving board. I could do it. I did it off a diving board at my brother's house over the summer.
Did you?
I haven't tried a front flip since I hit my face and scorpion on a trampoline, so I don't think I could do it anymore.
On a scorpion?
I know I hit my face on the trampoline and my legs scorpioned over my head.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I haven't tried a front flip since.
We gotta revisit it.
Holy crap.
Face your fears, Rob.
Oh, God.
Let's do it.
I would pay anything to
I'm
see
making
that.
a note. What's it going to take to try to make that happen, Rob?
Oh God.
His back would lock up climbing into
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah.
climbing onto the trampoline.
He's
Sorry, I'm
bringing
just-
cushions around with him. I mean, that's probably why you have the cushions. It's a scorpion. I've never heard that.
Hold on a minute. Let me get. Hang on, guys. Look, let me get my cushion. Let me get my back cushion.
I was literally writing down, Rob, face your fear. Then y'all talk about his back. It's like, oh, that's stupid.
And available anytime on demand after 10. And at 11, it's TJ and Jody's House, live, then available on demand. Ace TJ Prime Plus members, tonight at 6, it's Ace TJ Prime Plus Live. Get instructions on how you can be a part of the show at Ace TJ Prime Plus. It's Ace TJ TV, available at acetj.com, the Ace and TJ app, or at our YouTube channel, youtube.com/The Ace TJ Show.
If you're one of the many people that finds yourself being lethargic and your clothes don't fit right, they're too tight, and you're always uncomfortable, and it's time for you to lose some weight, then here's the thing. Calitrin is something that you need in your life. Now, Calitrin is not a diet drug, not a drug of any kind. It's collagen. It's the top quality collagen protein that promotes fat loss and lean muscle. It has an 86% success rate for 90 days. So when you take it consistently for 90 days, people have reported an 86% success rate in losing weight. The people at Calitrin are wonderful. They're always there to help you. And the thing about it is that right now you're going to save so much money on Calitrin. There's never been a better time for you to order. So what you do is go to acetj.com/weight loss. acetj.com/weight loss for Calitrin.
If you have nagging pain, imagine being rid of that nagging pain with no medication, no surgery, and no downtime. It could happen thanks to Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic, Neogenics. Call 704-727-6551 or go to acetj.com/neogenics.
Hey, it's Ace from the Ace and TJ Show, and I'm out here at beautiful Northstone Country Club in Huntersville, North Carolina. Just getting ready, getting some practice in for the Ace and TJ Jet Fitness 24/7 golf tournament. It happens Monday, November 13th, and it's all to benefit our charity, Peyton's Promise. Look, it's a day off from work. It's one round of golf for a great charity, and in the process, you're going to have a great time. In addition to golf, we've got the long drive competition. We've got putting for Peyton, so give me 1 second here. Well, I can't win anyway. You see why I need to practice. Go to acetj.com/golf to get signed up. It's acetj.com/golf. We need you. Peyton's Promise needs you. And your one round of golf could change somebody's life forever. AceTJ.com/golf for the Ace and TJ Jet Fitness 24/7 golf tournament, Monday, November 13th.
More than just a little funny. More than just average funny. This is Extra Funny. It's the Extra Funny podcast from the Ace and TJ Show.
There's a new dating app called SciMatch, like SCI, like science,
Okay.
science match. It pairs you with people based only on facial features. You can also ask it to find people who look like your celebrity crush.
Interesting.
Isn't that kind of what we always do anyway? We select people based on their facial features. Isn't that what we do?
Yeah. I guess they're saying if this is so. Maybe I'm asking this more than anything. So, for example, if you like Kate Winslet, it will try to match you to someone with similar facial features, whether it's a soft face, a more round face, that kind of thing.
Right. That's the second part of it, finding it to look like a celebrity. But then the first part is according to their facial features, people based on their facial features.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
I mean, it just
what-
comes down to they could just say, hey, whether they're nice looking or ugly in the face is how we determine. If you got an ugly face, then you get matched with ugly face. Right?
Is that how it
Okay.
works?
That's how it should. I mean,
That's how it should. Okay.
that would only make sense.
Yeah. Here's what you need to know: you got ugly face, get ugly face.
Right.
Got a pretty face, get a pretty face.
Yeah. And then we'll go from there. If you want a celebrity that matches your ugly face, then here's somebody who looks like Steve Buscemi or whatever. Bless his heart.
Unfortunate.
Seems
Wouldn't
like
this be
a very
like a-
nice guy.
Wouldn't this be like a wake up call for a lot of people? Like they think they're gonna get a pretty face and then they get an ugly face and they go, oh no, I'm ugly.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm ugly.
Damn.
Why didn't they mean to tell me?
You gave me Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Do I look like that would be a perfect match for me? Dog the Bounty Hunter?
Oh God, no.
Did
Darlene,
you mean?
you're my best friend. You tell me. Do I look like I would be matched with Dog the Bounty Hunter?
You typed in Matthew McConaughey. Did you mean Dog the Bounty Hunter? Are you sure? But yeah, that's how everybody does it anyway. You find like things that are attractive to you. So
And I really would be interested to see how closely they come to matching a normal person to the celebrity crush that you've asked for.
yeah.
You know, I bet it's not close.
I was gonna say, I bet it's not close either.
Yeah. I mean, if I asked for Nicole Scherzinger, they would probably find me someone who's, basically has a tan with brown hair or black hair.
Yeah.
That'd be about it.
Looks like Forrest Whitaker.
It's like, this counts.
What? And anybody that's on Science Match for like a dating app, like
Yeah.
they're gonna be ugly anyway.
Yeah.
No offense if you've got that, but you're not on a regular dating app. You're on like a weird science dating app.
What's the best and most successful of those?
It's got to be Tinder, just based on numbers.
Yeah, but I was okay. I
But
guess it also depends
long-lasting
on.
relationships, is it that I hear a lot about that Hinge now being a one that you go to for having a long relationship. And then what was the one where that had the old man and he was
Match.
Was that Match?
Was that Match?
Maybe.
That's the one that had the "This will be."
No, no. This is the one, and he said he was a little old man, white with glasses and white hair, and he smiled when he was talking. He was kind of creepy looking, but he was a
eHarmony.
doctor. eHarmony. Yeah, that was it.
yeah.
eHarmony.
What was his name?
They all want to purport to be like the dating app, the last dating app you'll ever need.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to be, called a hookup app because Tinder has that. But they all do that same thing. My brother met his wife on Match. My oldest brother.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And they were like, she was very cautious about telling anybody that for a long time.
Yeah, I know a couple that met on Match like 19 years ago, 18 years ago, something like that. Been very happy together.
Yeah.
My niece found her husband on Tinder.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Now, is that a different reaction?
Yeah.
If they find it, depending on the app.
Oh.
Like I'm,
Sure.
I met my like a lady saying I met my husband on Tinder because we hooked up the first night, and I was like, I want him forever. And do people say that they met their soulmate and their husband or wife on Grindr?
Well, I think the tendency is to think what? If you, and again, I'm speaking in generality. So, Rob, no offense
No, I get it.
to your sister. But when you say, well, we met on, don't say, oh, God.
But I mean, nothing good ever starts with no offense to your sister.
Well, I'm just
Sure
saying,
you don't tell her.
if and I'm not saying this is correct in every instance. I'm saying it's probably the overwhelming line of thought for most people. If you say, oh, we met on Match and got married, you think, oh, they were two people looking for love. If you say Tinder, the thought would be, and it's not fair, but the thought might typically be, oh, y'all hooked up and then you fell in love.
You gonna take that, Rob?
I mean, it's
He's
not me.
basically calling your sister a
No, I'm not. I'm not saying that's what happened in this case. They might have both just been looking to date and happened to find each other on Tinder. That's fine. But most people would think that, oh, they hooked up and then they fell in love, which is not fair. That's not accurate. That's not correct.
But I don't think Tinder is known just for that anymore, is it? I don't look at it like that. I look at it like they've advanced past just being a hookup site.
I don't think they have.
You don't?
I don't think so. I think that was what the intent was for them.
They certainly are with this new tier that you were talking about last
Yeah.
week about this $499 a month tier to give you elite matches.
$4.99 a month.
It's a small price to pay if you find the love of your life.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
$4.99 a month. If that takes you 6 months, you spend $3,000.
Well, if it takes you 6 months, I don't think that's the idea.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they want to give you like the cream of the crop, hot, successful, great personality.
Yeah, that's, I don't know, $4.99 a month. That seems a little pricey.
It's not cheap, but is there any price tag you'd be willing to put on? Yeah, now you would.
Yes, of course there is.
I think aren't the younger people young adults who are looking for just a relationship or somebody to go out with, not necessarily for the sex, aren't they using that Hinged more than anything?
Certainly
like
looked
the most
at
popular
as more
one.
classy, not gross. Yeah, all those things. Bumble is another one.
Bumble.
Yeah, because Tinder still definitely carries that stigma.
LinkedIn, it's the same way.
Hello, Candace. It's Jimmy from LinkedIn.
Yeah. I get a lot of dates from the Uber Eats app. It's.
Hey, tacos are here. You want to come in?
Ooh, I did. It's just me. I ordered all this food. I wish I had somebody to sit down and share it with. Oh. You look hungry.
Fettuccine Alfredo ain't going to eat itself.
I wonder if the delivery drivers ever kind of flirt with the people when they deliver the food, if they see them or something. I don't know. 'Cause you never really see them, though, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
a lot
usually
of them
they just drop it off and go. So usually, if you see them, they're getting in their car and you're like, "Hey, thanks." But if you live in an apartment or something, you'll never see them.
That's sad. So many relationships could be missed by not being able to see your Uber Eats delivery person. Why come on in?
Yeah, it's like it's a porno. Is what
Yeah,
you're describing.
that's what I'm saying. So they don't even have that fantasy anymore.
The pizza delivery.
When
guy.
Ace was a pizza delivery guy and he was young, he had the fantasy of a woman inviting him in.
Never happened.
Giving his pepperoni the once over.
Yeah, never happened.
Giving his pepperoni the once over.
I was just trying to make a innuendo about pizza.
Did you order extra sausage?
Yeah, so they don't have that anymore. Maybe that's why a lot of them are rude.
Yeah.
Because they don't even have the fantasy.
We've
to be-
taken-
And do delivery women have the same types of fantasies? Where some hot guy opens the door and invites them in?
Yeah, what they want, like hot guy's gonna open the door in his
Yeah.
underwear. It's like, you want to come in?
Right.
Like, yes. I don't see it working that way for the ladies.
Tidy whities on.
Well, that's a shame.
They have more class than we do. Yeah. But don't even give it a second thought. When I was 17 delivering pizza, it was like, this has got to happen. Like, somebody's got a house with a pool. They're ordering some pizza. You know what? Nobody did. It was just dropping off pizza to families all the time. That's pretty much it.
Stupid family.
I know. Damn.
Not letting your fantasies come true.
17, riding around Pineville, Louisiana, just trying to deliver some pizza and make some fantasies come true, and only did one of those things.
Riggins, did you ever have those fantasies when you were working at the grocery store as a teenager? Like some hot woman would come in needing help with her groceries?
Sure.
Did you ever, were there certain women that would come in the store on a regular basis that you'd say, oh, here she comes?
Yeah, there would be a couple of them, and all the baggers kind of knew the same ones. Like, you don't ask them if you can take out their groceries for them. Mm-hmm. You just say, "I'm going to help you outside with these," and then you can kind of do whatever you flirt or whatever. But that was kind of the rules. Like, you don't ask, you just start walking it out for them.
Do you think they knew what y'all were doing?
Probably.
That they were driving the teenage boys crazy?
Probably. Yeah. And then when the old ladies come in, you're like, all right, bitch, let's go. Let me help your old ass out here.
Different world.
No, I want to help her. You had her last time.
Yeah.
You don't even do that. So were they moms or were they just the
Mostly
young adult women?
No, mostly moms.
Yeah. And wearing the regular mom uniforms.
Yeah.
and
And the
their
SUV
stuff,
and
like-
all that stuff. And
Yeah.
you just start pushing it out for them. Because first of all, it was a break from getting out of your normal job. Like, you go talk to a hot chick. So you get out of the store for a minute, which was great. And then, you got the opportunity to flirt a little bit or do whatever and, send her on her way. That was great.
Yeah, my brother, his first job was bagging groceries and working at Troy Lynn's Superfoods in Winfield in Choppers Village. And he started working when he was 14. And at the time in Louisiana, the law was 15 for you to work. But my parents signed a thing saying that he could do it. And then there was another guy his age that was really small for his age and skinny and, never played sports or anything. So he would take the groceries out and try to talk to the hot moms, but then they would end up having to help him lift the stuff up into the...
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Little weenie.
Yeah, bless his heart. Like I remember driving by there one time, and he was up in the back of somebody's truck, and they were handing him the stuff from the
So what
from
you
the
do
ground.
later?
Yeah.
You going home? And can you grandmother do this real quick?
Can't get the milk.
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little something extra. This is the Extra Funny Podcast.